So what's your big shoot tomorrow? You excited?
It's
You gonna be a hamburger again?
no, this one's boring. I'm just like it's like an HR kind of video for
Those suck.
yeah, so it's gonna be a long day.
That
of like,
sucks.
here's how to develop. What's funny is the funny part is someone is gonna randomly see a video of me coaching them on how to start a business.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, I'm sorry, the guy
Zack?
that's been canceled.
Hesby Street?
Yeah,
What was that called?
yeah. I shoot
Hornsby Avenue.
I shoot the video. It becomes distributed to companies, and then it slowly starts getting dropped. And this company I work for is like, "When were you going to tell us, man? We had you take a COVID test. You didn't think we wanted to find out if anything else is going to affect
You
the
really
outcome?
needed that $125, huh? Okay.
You didn't. He couldn't take it down. Torio couldn't take the video down. You couldn't you?
Liftoff. The clock has started.
Hey, Hesbos. Welcome to Hesby Street. I'll be in Denver October 14th. That's still the one I'm pushing the most. Please come. Tell all your Denver friends. Anywhere in the mountain time zone. I think Denver can't be too far away. We also have a very fun live recording of Hesby Street at the Hollywood Improv October 22nd. I will be there. Zack will be there. Some of our best friends will be there. Jet Ski Johnson, Saul Trujillo, Steve Fury, Chappelle Lacey, more. Others, Laura Peak.
Surprise guest.
Surprise guest.
It's exciting.
That's it for me. Other than that, patreon.com/Hesby Street. Bonus episode every week. We got some new patrons. That's fun.
Hell yeah.
You're missing out. That's where we really talk shit, I guess is kind of
Yep. Check me out in Long Beach tomorrow night at the Fourth Horseman, and then October 6th I'll be at Three Steeds Winery. Come on out, Livermore. We know you're listening.
It's getting sad, dude.
What happened?
Just you've been pushing Livermore for like a month.
It's the only date I have.
It bums
dude.
me out, dude.
I can't go anywhere.
None of these people listening are for Livermore.
Some of them might know someone.
I doubt it.
All right, back to you, Denver.
Sorry. Do you want to do the music or?
Oh, I thought I just played it.
Oh, my bad. The matcha stuff that I just took, that
Yeah.
powder that I just slammed,
Uh-huh.
does it work fast?
Yeah.
Because I feel weird.
Is that good?
I don't feel good.
You don't feel good?
I don't feel bad.
Okay.
So it's not matcha as in the tea, just so for the listeners. It's like maca.
M-A-C-A, yeah.
M-A-C-A.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to make you feel awake?
It's a virility thing, so I think you'll be horny.
I'll be horny.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know why you took it.
Is that what you take before sex?
I take it to start my day. I always got to be a little bit horny to like have a productive
To get things
day.
done.
Yeah. Because I'm like, all right, if I don't go to the gym, no one's going to want to fuck this.
Yeah.
So then I go to the gym. And I come home like, should I get a burger? I'm like, no, I should just drink a smoothie because no one's going to want to fuck a guy with burgers all over his mouth and hands.
Got it.
And then I go, should I do comedy or should I just stay in and play video games? I'm like, people want to fuck the guy who does comedy.
So you go do comedy.
Yeah, so I just let horniness,
Right.
horneity?
Hornady is the word, yeah.
I let horneity guide my day.
It's funny to me because that made me just the idea of two guys talking about how you need to be horny to get things done. And then just before we started recording, we got some like hate posts on our Instagram. Did you read those?
No.
It was about the open mic clip that we posted.
Okay.
About on the Patreon episode, we were talking about how we were at an open mic, and the guy did a joke about
bringing his friend who he bailed out of jail
who had for a domestic violence thing,
and brought him to the open mic.
and we thought that was crazy, and we were laughing about that.
Yeah.
And then the person commenting, we're like, two white guys laughing at women being hit, and it's like, well, I guess she's technically right.
Well, we were
not
laughing
about
at
the woman,
the
being,
woman
hit.
being hit.
We were laughing at the fact that a guy thinks it's okay to talk about that on stage.
It could have been any violent crime.
Yeah.
We would have been like, why'd you bring this guy
But that's
here?
all it takes to get canceled or hated.
Are we
out on the
canceled?
internet. Oh, I don't know. I mean, we're on airplane mode right now. It just happened right before we started recording. So this could be our last 30 minutes of freedom.
Just shoot me straight. Is this gonna affect my Livermore date?
Are you horny?
I'm horny.
As long as you're horny enough, I think you can still do your Livermore show.
All right. I mean, I am horny enough to race to a place called Three Steves in Livermore and do comedy. Yeah, I think we're good in that department.
All right, then I think you're all set.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Did you
Yeah.
take our clip down?
No, I left it up.
Why'd you leave it up?
I don't know. I
don't
don't
wanna-
think we did anything wrong.
Okay. But you just said you think we laughed at a woman beating.
I guess technically I did cut the story up a lot.
Oh,
So
no.
you watched the clip, right?
I watched most of it.
Yeah.
I'm a busy guy.
Right. I guess it could be interpreted as us. No, I don't think so. I think if you understand us and what we're saying.
Yeah. I should watch it. Maybe just let me do clips for a little while.
Hey, say no more,
I'll be
man.
the clips guy. You worry about joke off on October 22nd.
I'm getting over this cough.
What happened to your Dude, I have a gig tomorrow and I can't have COVID.
Oh, well, you might have it. I might have it. You might have it. Doesn't matter. We're canceled now.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can have COVID.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
It's so funny to me that, like, obviously I don't want to be canceled. I love my career, where we're at in it.
Yeah.
But if it all ended tomorrow, like say someone came out with something that was like, wouldn't be true in my case, but it was just, I'd be like, okay, I can just go, I don't know. I can just go live a life now. I'm done with like comedy.
That's how you would react?
No, I would panic and I
Yeah.
would hate everything.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, this isn't cool.
Right.
But then at the end of all that,
Uh-huh.
I could probably just get a job at like a cafe in some small town.
You're saying this like this is a relieving thing.
It sounds peaceful.
I don't think you know you. You'd
Yeah, I
be
don't think I know me very well.
Miserable.
Yeah, but the idea of it sounds... It's like... Were you and I talking about... No, I was talking about someone else. Where like being a mailman sounds like a dream job for me.
There's peace and yeah.
I would hate every minute of it.
Right.
But the dream of it
Yeah.
sounds so nice.
Yeah.
It's like all I get... I don't have to talk to people anymore.
Right.
I don't have to pretend to climb some social ladder that we're all trying to climb to impress industry.
I disagree because we didn't really, it's too soon. Like we haven't really made much of a dent.
Oh yeah, we haven't made a dent at all.
So to feel like relieved that it's all over, I'd be like, it hasn't even really started.
I just mean, but you can relate to the fact that like this is hard,
Yeah.
and there's some jobs that are easy.
Yeah. And
So
it's,
an easy job sounds relaxing.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. It would just feel like, it's like instead of being a cop that like shot someone, on the job and got their life ruined.
Right. So yeah, you're saying
you'd
not,
be the guy that's like just got your sweatsuit for police academy. And then you're like, ugh, finally. I can go live on a farm.
No, it's been over 10 years.
and they
man.
come to
We've
the
been
farm,
doing
they're
this.
like, hey, we need you back. And you're like, I swore that life away. Like, well, no, we need you to finish police academy. And then maybe we'll graduate you. How does that work? Are you automatically hired if you finish the academy?
I think so, because they probably pay for that. It's like the military. You probably have to you apply to get into the academy.
And then some people don't even get into the academy?
I don't know. Why are we talking about this?
You look copish.
I know. I gotta fix that. What do I do? Bushier beard, right?
Bushier, yeah. Let your
Yeah.
beard get like
Let it get
disgusting.
gross.
Yeah.
But then you look like militia.
a little bit.
Like Montana lives on a homestead, technically doesn't consider himself American.
Well, then you'd have to dress like what's that artist? Stephen Cho? Is that his name?
I don't know.
The guy who like made the mural for Facebook. He's like famous. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
No. I know of him. I just don't know what he looks like.
Okay, like Rick Rubin or something. You would just need like a hipster out. You would need to lean into your hipster outfit.
Got it.
And have like a bright neon green like corduroy jacket that's buttoned all the way to the top.
I'm not a fashion
And
guy,
like
though.
you'd have to be.
I can't.
Then you're a militia guy.
okay. Those are the two
Simple
choices.
choice, man.
I'm going militia. I can't
you
afford
wanna-
to be. I can't afford it. I would love to be fashion guy.
You can afford it.
I cannot afford
Take
it.
a risk
Dude,
at a
look
thrift
at my
store.
finances.
Take a risk at a thrift store.
I don't like. I can't.
Get a fuck. It used to be write-offable. It used to be tax write-offs.
If you donate to a thrift store.
No, if you got your or you could expense it. Like if you bought clothes.
Yeah.
And then you know who took that from us? Trump's presidency. Did you hear about that?
Fucking Trump, dude.
Did you hear about this?
You know what? Hot take. I know everyone loves Trump.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Torio.
I don't like him.
Do some research
No,
before you
I
have an
don't
opinion.
like him. I think he's bad. I think
You can't say
no
that.
one has even looked into this. Misogynist,
This is slander.
a criminal,
This is slander.
ugly,
Yeah.
weird chin,
Yeah.
too many chins. If I can be, I don't want to
You
fat
can't
shame
do that.
anyone.
You can't do that.
But his isn't like a fat thing. It's like chin's going
Saggy skin.
all kinds of directions.
You're skin
He's got
shaming.
sideways chin.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
Your skin amount
Listen,
shaming.
we got canceled 30 minutes ago. I'm going off the rails.
That'd be great if like we turned our phones back off airplane mode and it was like ABC7 wants to interview us. I'm like, sure. It was the other guy.
It was a
We are bystand. We're journalists. Okay?
We're like you.
We reported what happened. That is what happened.
So what's your big shoot tomorrow? You excited?
It's
You gonna be a hamburger again?
no, this one's boring. I'm just like it's like an HR kind of video for
Those suck.
it's like
Unless it's
business.
sexual harassment. Those are fun.
No, it's not even that. It's like a business leadership thing. And I'm just reading from a teleprompter from maybe 9 to 5 or 9 to 3.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's going to be a long day.
That
of like,
sucks.
here's how to develop. What's funny is the funny part is someone is going to randomly see a video of me coaching them
I
on how
know.
to start a business.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, I'm sorry. The guy
Zack?
that's been canceled?
Hesby Street?
Yeah.
What was that called?
Yeah. I shoot
Hornsby Avenue.
I shoot the video. It becomes distributed to companies, and then it slowly starts getting dropped. And this company I work for is like, "When were you going to tell us, man? We had you take a COVID test. You didn't think we wanted to find out if anything else is going to affect.
You
the
really
outcome?
needed that $125, huh? Okay.
You didn't. He couldn't take
Okay.
it down. Torio couldn't take the video down. You couldn't you?
I gotta leave it up.
Yeah.
I don't think the video's that. I don't think we did anything wrong.
No, I don't think so either. Controversy can sometimes, like, be the launch pad.
We've been talking about going to Austin.
That's right.
You got to go in with some steam.
That's right.
You can't go into Austin without being canceled first.
Yeah, right. If I haven't offended a woman,
Then what do we do?
yeah, then I'm not a comedian. I
Yeah.
should work on making breakfast tacos. You know, that's a big Austin thing, breakfast tacos.
Not a fan. Not a fan of breakfast tacos or burritos.
Really?
Yeah, I've always said this. When it comes to
Eggs.
Mexican food, segregate those eggs.
Get out of my, build a wall around breakfast.
I feel strongly about that.
So
That said,
You want breakfast to stay
if
American?
you give me a breakfast burrito,
You're eating it.
I'm eating it. And it's fine.
what
But
about-
it's just like you start putting potatoes and eggs in my burrito, I mean, I'm getting no meat. How much bacon's in there? Almost nothing.
Okay, so you just want a burrito of, like, just bacon. Like a greasy, like, Kindle sticks,
there we
like,
go.
bacon.
Bacon, a little bit of egg.
Little dash of egg.
Just an essence of potato.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
just
Almost
the
like a
idea
little
of the
hot
potato.
sauce bottle of liquid egg.
Doesn't even need to be a potato. Just let the bacon be next to a potato before it goes in.
Yeah.
You know, just the tiniest hint of potato.
I could see you kind of like slipping into having your own like culinary experience that's Michelin star. And I'm in the corner of the room like, it's not fancy. He just doesn't like potato and egg. He made it. And you're like, that's why we created a potato dust. I'm like, okay, what's the potato dust come from?
Potato.
This guy's a fraud?
Yeah, it comes from potato.
And why is the egg just barely on here?
You've never heard of potato zest?
No, it's not a thing.
It is now, baby.
He hasn't either.
He is. It is now potato zest. Come on down to Torio's.
Yeah, I'm like, he doesn't even know how to do an ad for a Michelin restaurant. He's saying, come on down to Torio. No Michelin restaurant says that.
Ours does.
They say you could probably not get in.
I begged them not to give me the Michelin star. I didn't want all the business. It's too much people.
God.
It's too much stress.
This is a facade.
I said, please, don't pass us for Michelin.
He's anti-Mexican breakfast. Has he told you that?
No, I'm pro-Mexican. It's keep the America out of my Mexico. You know what I mean?
Okay. Damn, that's quite the spin. I would do Mexican style breakfasts.
Okay.
I just won't do. You know what breakfast just does not appetize me at all? English breakfast.
English breakfast.
What
the beans. It's the beans.
Just a couple of slices of tomato.
Beans and toast?
A couple slices of tomato has never been missing from
There's
my breakfast.
so few ways to ruin toast.
Yeah. They deep fry it. Sounds fun.
What are you doing?
It's confusing.
And then even the bangers are weird. Have you had them?
The bangers are I'll tolerate the bangers.
Sure, it's sausage. It's fine, but it's like I can't think of a worse cut of pork than an English banger.
Than an English banger. Yeah.
And then you got mash, which
Right. Mash
great.
is fine.
Mash is great.
But that's English
I'm sure it's dry.
English food gets a bad rap
For good reason.
because they conquered so many people.
Oh, just because it tastes bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you would live in England.
I would like to spend some time in England, sure. I think it'd be fun.
Looking like yourself, you got to get your fashion on.
I got to get my... Yeah, but out there it's easier because it's cold.
Right.
You just get one nice coat.
And you get it in bright green.
You're fashioned for the season.
Yeah.
You can't do bright green.
Why?
Because you do bright green, everyone's going to know that guy never changes his coat. But if it's a nice black coat, they'll never know. It's the same coat every day.
Okay, how about this idea? You get a bright green coat.
Okay.
And you get like the Ivanka Trump thing on the back. Remember
What
when
is
it
that?
was like
No.
she got in trouble and it said like I really don't care, do you? It was like written in white paint on her back. And it was like when she went to go visit like migrant children that were like in enclosures, and she was saying, "Oh, it's just a fashion. Like it had nothing to do with this." And everyone's like, "Yeah, right."
Yeah.
So that coat, that coat was technically fashion.
Got it.
So you get the same green coat every day. You just think of a new thing to paint on the back
paint
in
something
white.
different.
Yes. So the first day you're like, "Where are these tots I've been hearing about?" And that's. Everyone's like, dude, that's the guy. And
That's
then you
the
come
top guy.
home and you're like, good night. And then you're like, got it. Now what?
Okay.
Up the arsenal? Up the arse? And then in parentheses, annul?
Annul. That's clever.
That's funny.
Because the soccer group,
Yeah.
Arsenal.
And then they see you that day and they're like, hey, you got the same jacket? Oh, it's a new jacket. Up the arsenal.
It reminds me of the Simpsons episode where Marge had the pink dress.
I don't remember that.
And she just had a sewing machine and she would just she was trying to fit in with the rich people.
Oh, I see. So she kept resewing it.
Me and Marge, man, 2 peas in a pod.
That's don't Simpsons already did this, my bit.
Simpsons already did your
Don't.
bit. They did it.
I'm not even done with it yet.
Oh, okay.
So then the guy goes, oh, it's up the ocean. So it's like, these are old jokes. It's a joke jacket.
It's a joke. No, it's a new jacket it's a joke catalog.
And then you go home and you're like, fuck, now it's got to be a joke. It can't just be like an obscure thing.
Okay, joke. Joke. Okay, so English humor. They like Monty Python.
Monty Python.
So we could just quote that for probably a few weeks, right?
Fuck, I just can't. None of them are coming to mind.
Knee?
There's like a thing of knee.
Yeah.
Is it knee?
The Knights of Knee.
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 Knights of knee. Okay.
Look at the bones.
Look at the okay. That fucking rabbit thing that was killing everyone in the remember the guy goes near the cave.
The holy
it's just a
hand
little
grenade.
rabbit. Okay, it's just the rabbit part, the rabbit part from
Monty Python, Search for the Holy Grail.
okay, and they're like, it's just like a part of a movie you're doing now. And you're like, it's art, man. Stop looking at me.
Yeah.
Look at fucking him over there. Did that happen to Marge? You
Yeah.
piece of shit.
That did happen to Marge.
Fuck.
Same exact thing. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, they even brought in John Cleese to kind of do a part in it.
Oh my God, you got to be kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her, his daughter, she does stand up.
Oh, no.
John Cleese's daughter does stand up.
In L.A.?
He opened a club in
No.
Santa Barbara.
No. John Cleese did.
John
Called
Cleese
what?
invested. I can't remember what it's called. It's not like his name. It's not like a John Lovett's club. It's
Right.
like it's just called like the Comedy Hideaway or something.
So she is a regular at it.
You know Andrei Belikov?
No.
This is a little inside baseball.
I don't.
Oh, it's too inside for you. Even.
Yeah.
He's a stand-up comic, and he helped open the club
Mm.
with John Cleese. But John Cleese's daughter did a show with me in the Bay Area.
Is she any good? No.
She was okay. I mean, this is years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't very good. Let's put it that way. So I didn't even know what comedy was.
Okay. As opposed to now when you're great.
Now I kind of know. I kind of know.
Okay.
Like sometimes people laugh and I'm on stage and I look around like, huh, I do know. I know.
Should I not do the punchline then?
I guess I'm done. Good night. That's my time.
My time.
And then I leave and you're like, you did 3 seconds.
We have no comic ready right now.
Shout out to Gary Anderson
Congratulations, Gary Anderson, winner
of
the San Francisco Comedy Competition.
this year's first black man to win it in, I think, maybe over a decade.
No, since last year when Chris Riggins won it.
Riggins won it? Mm-hmm. Fuck, I don't even think I congratulated Chris Riggins. Congratulations, belated congrats to Chris Riggins.
You know, I had coffee with Gary Anderson shortly before the trip.
Oh.
I like to think I inspired him into victory.
What'd you tell him? What were the words of inspiration?
I said, listen,
Could you share
Gary.
it with us?
I said, listen, Gary, you go in there, you take what's yours.
Uh-huh.
You know, I just gave him like a football kind of speech.
Okay.
I was like, they're in it for the clicks, you're in it for the win.
Uh-huh.
You know?
But he also wants clicks. This is entertainment.
But I told him, don't think about that during the competition. That's after.
Uh-huh.
You go in for the win, the clicks will come.
The clicks will come.
Don't go in thinking you need clicks.
You don't need clicks.
No, you go out there and you just dominate.
Yeah.
And boy, did he.
That was actually an old ad campaign against seatbelts. Don't worry about the clicks. Get out there, dominate.
Get to where you're going fast.
Own the highway. Dude, we were like super dumb back in the day.
Oh, we're still dumb.
I know, but like people in the 80s were just driving pissed that they ever had to wear a seatbelt. Eating fast food in the car, throwing it directly out the window.
Just littering everywhere.
Littering everywhere. Smoking in the car.
Smoking in everywhere.
Smoking in everywhere. Smoking in planes. Yeah.
Yeah. That was always funny to me that there was a smoking and non-smoking section in an airplane.
Yeah.
But it's like you're flying
In
for
the
6
same
hours.
airtight
It can't
vessel.
be like a glass. There's no door, right? It was
No.
just a little like,
Yeah.
just a little, a curtain?
It was probably a curtain. Yeah. Sometimes the curtain, they forgot to even close it, I bet.
What's the point?
We used to eat in the smoking section of restaurants because our dad smoked. There was not even a curtain. It was just those booths you can smoke in.
It was crazy.
Those booths you can smoke in, those ones you can't.
I remember being at, I was like 21, 22, and we were in Pennsylvania, but not in Philadelphia, like some suburb, and,
Okay.
there were still restaurants you could smoke in.
That's cool.
And I was like, this is insane. And so we went to one and we took the non-smoking section. We're the only people in that one.
That's so funny.
Because like at this point, this restaurant, because it was legal, but most restaurants didn't do it. So like the ones that did, it was like the smokers only went there.
Right.
Yeah.
When I used to smoke cigarettes, I went to New Orleans, and I'm like, this is going to be fun. You can actually still smoke inside
Right.
at these bars.
Yeah.
And I sat in my first bar, had a cigarette. I'm like, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
I cannot breathe. I
Yeah.
need to go outside and smoke this.
I mean, Vegas is like that. Casinos and stuff. You can still smoke.
You can smoke inside. You can have prostitutes. Vegas really has kind of kept the tradition of America rooted. You know, you can rob a bank.
Bank
You can
robbing.
kill a Pony Express. There's a bachelor party package.
You
go to the gun range.
You go to the gun range and then you just take over a train.
You buy the deluxe package.
It's not cheap.
It's super expensive,
Yeah.
super dangerous. You can ride up to a train, kill the guy.
It's like Westworld, but they're not robots.
They're people
They're
that
people.
don't know. They're on a different experience.
They think they're just taking their kids up the skunk train to look at some trees.
Right.
Boy, are they in for it.
Not when Torio and the bandits are here. And you're like, can we not use my legal name? This will be in the news, right? We're going to kill these people?
For sure, it's in the
Okay.
news.
All right, I didn't say Torio.
Dude, yesterday, about half a mile from my house, there was a shooting, and then the guy
shit.
barricaded himself in the apartment complex. So like they had shut down the road. There was the helicopter was going around. I went for a walk to the grocery store, which is right by there. And you kind of like, oh, something's going on, you know? So you check the news, nothing. No news on it. So I download the Citizen app. I'm like, I'm going to figure out what's
Yeah,
going
let's get
on.
to the bottom of this.
And you know, I found out that much. And then, you know, nothing else ever. Like, the news never covered it. Like, so I was like, oh, I'll wait in the morning. They'll do some coverage on, like, this shooting, this like standoff at this house.
Yeah.
It's like, is this normal for LA?
Yeah.
Where we're just not, the news is like, we're good.
Yeah. He went into the apartment building, okay? Fucking, it's over.
Okay, what do you want?
Yeah.
Tweet about it
Right.
if you want.
Have you heard from a family in the building saying they're in danger? Okay. Have any of them called you? No?
They emptied out the whole building,
The whole building's been pretty much checked.
so it's fine.
Pretty much checked?
I don't know. I can't
There's
verify
one
anything.
room that's like a boiler. It's super spooky in there.
We're not going in.
If he's in there, that's on him, man. He's as good as dead. It's so many cobwebs in there. Anyway, fucking Russell Brand, or the strike is over.
The strike's over.
Back to you. That's just the chief. Take it away, WGA.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's sad.
It is funny to think that like some stuff, like I remember, what was it? Like some stuff just doesn't get picked up by news.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember they were trying to like break some case on like a cold case murderer, right? And then the New York Times had it and they wrote the article, and then they were like, we're going to bring it out this day. And then something happened that day. And then it just got pushed back, and then it just never got released.
Right.
And this person that's just like, oh, so the story about my mom being murdered.
Yeah.
We're just never going to publish that then.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, yeah, no, the stock went
We'd
up a
love
lot,
to,
so
yeah.
we're going to
but,
do that.
You know, the pandas over at the San Diego Zoo finally had the baby.
Yeah, so
So we could name the baby after your mom?
no,
We're not that powerful.
That'd be cultural appropriation. They're
Yeah.
Asian pandas.
Right.
Asian panda that we rented from Asia.
It's got to be an Asian name. I'm like, Asian? It's like the whole continent? It's like parts of Mongolia there. But okay.
Russia, technically.
Yeah, so, all right. I guess, thank you. Good luck with your paper tonight.
I mean, how do you think I feel? I wrote the article. That was like a couple days of my life. I had to go to a place and interview a guy.
a couple hours when you really whittle it down, because we got lunch.
I did
traffic
play a
going
lot.
to meet the guy.
I did play a lot of Golf Clash on my phone in between, and then
so much downtime.
Yeah. So it's not going to bring her back. I'll tell you that, whether or not we publish it or not, which we're not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Look, I'd love to tell you after I posted this article, he would no longer be at large.
But who knows?
God, who really is to say? Yeah. So
this is kind of the whole tone of this entire episode. It's just a lot of
super nice meeting you.
Yeah. Stop calling.
Do not reach out to
lot.
us anymore. We will contact you. And dude, if anyone else gets murdered, we don't want to not know about it.
Yeah,
tell us.
But we probably won't do anything. Murder's just not in right now.
It's just such a crazy week.
Yeah.
It's such a crazy week.
Yeah, they're thinking about doing the Olympics.
Yeah.
They're not, but they're thinking about it.
Yeah.
So that's news. And then
Elon's up to something, you know.
So we'll write about that. And then Taylor Swift's dating a football player. So
yeah,
that's the whole
Travis Kelce.
That's sports and entertainment.
So much pressure.
Dust. That's all that's going to be in there.
So since my article didn't get picked up, I don't get the money. Is it okay if you cover the breakfast burritos? I'm so sorry.
It will be extra because mine was sub all bacon.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a $30 burrito.
Yeah, it's. I wish we didn't meet at such a nice place. This is the home of potato zest, as you can see on the walls and ceilings.
They have a Michelin star. Can you believe
that? They
got
a Michelin. Oh, here he comes to every table. Hi. Yes, thank you for welcoming us to Torio's.
Are you enjoying your meal? What'd you think of the potato zest?
It was.
You want to know a little secret?
What?
It's nothing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's nothing.
We got a scoop. Dead mom's kid.
Wait, off the record. Off the record.
What?
Off the record, it's nothing.
Oh, don't do that. Fuck. Bound by the oath. All right. All right, well, I'll go find something else to write about. Let's see, is anything... That's just how journalists in my eyes, they just walk into a place.
They just walk around. Like, anything shady going on? What's this?
Hipster jackets, huh?
There could be something there.
Maybe Maybe you got like painted on it or something. Can I write fiction? The Simpsons already did it. All right. All right, kiddo. It's just a child.
Yeah.
I've been having lunch with this whole time. I'm like, so how did you do you skateboard here or like what? Because I can't give you a ride.
Yeah. Because it's just
I'm heading the
there's
other way.
liability.
I got to scoop the other
Yeah,
way.
I got a scoop. So, anyway, sorry about your dead parents.
Yeah.
And,
Is that a helicopter circling outside? No, just a really cool car. Suspiciously cool.
what do you think the coolest car is these days? Does it have to be an electric, or is it still like Ferrari?
Well, you know, the coolest one is they have the electric Charger.
Like Dodge Charger?
Yeah, and it has like Chargers have that like, you know, the like rumble muscle car.
Yeah.
So this one, they have like the sound added.
Right, I've heard that.
That's not cool.
That's not cool. What about like the silent and then they do the spaceship noises? That's kind of cool. Just so you know it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I think like, you know, a Bentley, like the Maybach, you know, the cars where like it's like a loungy experience in the backseat.
Yeah.
And then now you're probably going to be close to the point where you can, like those cars were designed for someone to have a driver. Now you can have just a
Right.
driverless
There was a right
Maybach.
answer. You did not find it.
Driverless Maybach.
We were looking for Pope Mobile.
Pope Mobile is the coolest
It's
car.
the coolest car. It's a bubble. You get to sit in it.
Everyone can see
Everyone
you.
watches. It's bulletproof.
Does Pope drive? No, he sits on top.
No, Pope would never drive.
He sits on top.
He sits in it. He's in the bubble.
He's in the bubble, and then under is the driver.
I think it's like out in front of him.
The driver's
It's not, the
down.
car's not just a bubble.
Uh-huh.
You know, in front of him, there's a carriage of sorts.
Ah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if he was just kind of like in a hovering state,
Yeah.
and they just had a guy driving. Like it looked like he was pushing it with his mind, but the guy's just laying down on his stomach. Like
It's all smoke and mirrors.
it's like a huge magic trick. Like you can saw it in half if you have to for like
Right.
a birthday party.
Yeah, I feel like There's got to be more miracles.
but he's just hovering. You know.
yeah.
And he's just looking at you, and he goes, "Explain it." You can't.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And someone's like, mirrors? No, mirrors. Wrong. Good guess. No.
Wrong. Out of the religion. Keep going.
Excommunicado.